it was a pretty sad time last episode. Oh, wow. Wow, my goodness. As I was saying, today we are gathered here today to... I can't do Ren. It was a pretty sad time last episode. Fighting that stupid Hydra and dying, dying like an idiot. And I don't know if it came through in the video, but that was frustrating for me, dudes. I think I was there for over an hour, just dying, running back, getting him down to 20% HP, dying again. It was not a good time. It was not a good time. The bad news is that we have to beat him to progress in the pack. So today what I want to do is not necessarily run there straight away, but look at ways of improving our chances of killing him. Now, there are a bunch of things. For example, you know, we got the totem poles, which gives us like speed and haste and strength. That's going to be a bit hard to do with him though, because of the fact that, like, yeah, he does stuff and blows up things, and that's going to be a bad time. So first things first, I want to look into my weapon and armor. That's the absolute first thing. I've spent some time here trying to organize what we've actually found so far, and looking at different sword abilities. Now, there are a few ones that are better than bronze. So we have the bronze blade, which has 3.5 attack. Now, we've made that have 7 attack because of what else we have in the sword. I think, hello, please. I think the sword has like, okay, ecological doesn't do anything. We have fractured, which is from bone. So maybe we can add cactus to it, because I think we do have, yeah, we do have a little bit of cacti. Cacti adds like prickly, so maybe that's gonna make it better. But what I've been looking at are different sword blades, and I think unfortunately bronze is the highest one that I have access to. 3.5. The silver would be 5, which is absolutely insane. However, I don't think we found any silver. Electrum is silver and gold, which we don't have. This stuff here, though, Abyssal Knight, looks really good. And then if we continue, refined corallium, and here's where I got super excited, because corallium we have, right? Dreadium, even better. And then it's constant, which I don't think we have. The problem with these though, because they do look really good, is that I don't understand how to make them. Now, the red one and the blue one, the corallium one, I thought, okay, well, I can melt down corallium. But it's called refined corallium. And that's this stuff here, which has these weird signs on them, which makes me assume that we can't make them. I've tried to look around here and it doesn't look like we can make it yet. Then we have the Abyssal Knight, which is the only metal if we look at it. So this has the weird signs, right? If we look at the Abyssal Knight, this does not have the weird signs on it. So I got super excited, right? But I can't figure out how to make it, because we need this stuff and that has the weird signs on it. So yeah, I'm confused. So unfortunately, long story short, I think that we have the best blade that we can have. Prismarine sword, 6.2. Can we get Prismarine somehow? Can we get this stuff yet? No. Unless we would find... I wonder why that mod is in here, or isn't in here, that gives you like a... that shows you what... what stuff you can get. I mean, this requires a bit... Because maybe there are guardian temples around the world. Maybe. I'm not sure. But that sword blade looks super insane. 6.2 versus 3.5. That's like, that's a huge upgrade. We could look at non-tinker sword, I guess, as well. And I think what I want to try, first of all, is making a sword myself using these things here. I don't know if we can do it with steel leaf. Oh yeah, we can. Okay, steel leaf is better, I think, than the ironwood. So let's try that first, because we don't have that much ironwood. We're gonna need 4 steel leaf to progress. Oh yeah, and when you do them, they get enchanted. So this got looting 2. So that has 7 attack damage, which is the same as the bronze. So that's pretty garbaccio. Did that just dupe it? No. And this has 6 and gets knockback 1. Okay, so we don't even need to do that. So that's not an option. Okay, yeah, we're also going to look into armor, but let's do that in a little bit. Let's first of all try the cacti thing. So if I replace, it's going to give it a little bit worse durability possibly. I think it's the guard thing that I have made out of wood. I'm not sure, but we'll see. So we can make that out of that. And that gets the spiky ability, which is not really what I want. I want the prickly. I want that prickly, mummy. Let's try that. Attack 5.5 versus 7. Oh, okay, that's the wrong part. So you can see how the fracture disappeared. So that part we have made out of bone. Cool. So let's see. Can we reuse that? No. So let's make the handle out of that, and that also has the spiky ability, which gives us less durability and no more attack damage, but blocking and getting hurt deals damage to the attacker. Okay. I don't think that's going to work with Hydras though, honestly, because he shoots fireballs. So the last thing we can try would be the sword blade, which has a base of 3.4, so it's not that much worse than bronze, I guess. That would give us a crap durability and actually less attack, yeah. So that's not an option. Okay. Alright, we'll put that garbage in there. I thought I had it with that. This axe does 8 damage, but has attack speed of 1, so the DPS is 8. Whereas this has 7 with an attack speed of 1.6, so the DPS of this is like 10. Or whatever that math is. Octine we found. Valor Knight does 7 damage as well. Same. Shockwave. Right click on the ground to create a shockwave. That sounds cool. Oh, you can maybe infuse them with... I don't understand what... This would get it, the well-coded ability. Because I think we have these scabists from the In-Between Lands. I just don't know what they give us. That seems to be some kind of repair thing. So how do I make the sword? There's no recipe for the sword. Maybe I have to find it and then you can like imbue it. Okay, so no luck with the sword so far. I'll keep looking here though. But there's definitely one thing that I want to try out. And this may not be a good idea, but we can try it out. I want to get a ranged weapon for sure. And I'm going to try and get a crossbow because we do have this tool forge and we can totally make it. We need string, a tough tool rod, that thing there, the tough binding, and a bow limb thing. And I suck at making these things. You guys are always so good in all series that I do. You're like, oh, you should use this and use this. But basically, draw speed is going to be important. So you see draw speed 2, range multiplier 1.5. I think we want both of those to be... I can't remember if we want the draw speed to be low. I think we want the draw speed to be low. Because that will make it shoot quicker, maybe. I'm not sure. Slime seems pretty good. The normal slime seems pretty good, actually. Or maybe we want to... Yeah, we want to pay attention to the attack as well, don't we? So, okay, that's bronze there. Bonus damage 6, that's good. Bonus damage 6. Yeah, let's make it out of bronze. Let's make it out of bronze, okay? So we get like a base thing of what we can do. Do I have any bronze in here? Yes. Oh, no, I can't do that. Need the meltdowns on gold first. Boop, boop. Let's get that going. And then we need, let's go back to this. We need the tough tool rod and the tool thing. So we can get quite a few different things on this. What happens if I put cacti in here? That gives it the spike ability, which is not going to be helpful at all. Draw speed 0.95. So draw speed is affected by this as well. Like I said, oh, it has an attack modifier as well. Okay, let's get bone in here. Because we want to try and stack these modifiers if we can. Let's get that going. Bone is really good in these things early game. I know we're not really early game. We're like episode 25 or something. But, you know, SevTech is kind of slow. Attack 2.5, bad durability, bad draw speed, I think. And bad durability. So maybe we don't want to put it on that. That does the same. Okay, if we just want the attack ability or the fractured ability, I don't know if they... Yeah, they add hurts, your tools damage is increased. I don't know if that's important on the bow because we're essentially shooting bolts, which we also need to create. But you see what I mean with me not being so good with this? Let's make the bowstring out of string though. I think you can make it out of like slime and stuff, but we'll do it with string. This thing is ready. Oh no, that thing is not ready. That thing is out of wood, you stupid moron. Let's pour that over and then pour the bronze in. And we could totally make one of the bindings. I think I want to do that. I think I have... Do I have any of these? No. Let's just make a tough one out of wood. And I'll make that out of bronze as well. That being said though, let's put some more tin and copper. And I need to go mining soon. I will make this thing out of bone though. And then the other thing out of bronze. Right there. Bronze tough tool rod. And just hoping that this is going to be good. So that's going to give us bonus damage 9. That's nice. Draw speed 406. That sounds really bad though. Really bad. But let's make it so we have a base thing, right? And then we can like try out different parts and just see. That's usually what I do. Just see what happens. So for example, if I were to have a bone tough tool rod and I were to change that, we can see that the durability goes down, nothing else happens, right? So that's not a, that's definitely a worse part. What about like wood for the tough tool rod or tough binding? Boom. The durability goes down, the attack damage goes down, draw speed nothing happens with. So that's usually how I like come to my conclusions with stuff and things. Okay, next up we need to do, these are not supposed to be in there. Next up we need to do bolts. And this is always something that I don't understand. We need to make an arrow shaft first of all, I think. We need to make an arrow shaft. How does this work? Or yeah, an arrow shaft. Bonus ammo. Ooh, you get bonus ammo with some materials, huh? Okay, so let's make an arrow shaft out of bone. Arrow shaft out of bone. Okay, then we take that, we put it in here, I think, and then we pour something over top of it. Is that how we do it? Or is that gonna completely just make something weird? No, that creates a bolt. Is that it? Is that all I have to do? Bronze bolt core. Yeah, no, that's not all I have to do. Then I need to take that in here together with fletching. Cool, I remembered. So get some fletching, and I don't know what fletching can be made out of, but I think it's like feathers and slime leaves and stuff like that. So let's grab ourselves some feathers, which I have been collecting just in case we needed it for something. And yeah, feather fletching. This affects the fly speed and stuff. So these do 4.5. They have 100% accuracy, and there are 34 bolts in one piece. So I may want to make several of these, but let's just see. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's that's very slow, Iskall. Let's try it out on a mob. Let's just see. It is our first ranged weapon though. I mean, there's always the option of making the bows, the vanilla bows, right? Actually, before I go try this out, let's compare it to something. Let's try and make a bow that I found earlier called a composite bow. This thing here, it needs 2 slime balls, it needs that garbage, bones, and some sawed up stuff. Let me make that real quick. Alright, boom. I may want to use blood balls for everything I do now. Like 36 rotten flesh turns into 8 slime balls. So, or I mean, coagulated blood, but you know. Okay, let's grab some arrows, which that may also be a problem. Like the bolts we can always repair to get more ammo, I think. But arrows are kind of expensive for us. Not really. It's flint, which we can get for free, basically. It's the feathers that are going to be costly. But anyway, let's try this out. Let's try this out. Another thing to improve our arsenal is making sure that we are good with our proteins and stuff. Right now, we're kind of doing bad with that. Hello, dude. Okay, so this is the composite bow. Not gonna lie, it feels pretty good to be shooting things. Okay, so kind of slow, but deals a decent amount of damage. I'm not looking to take out this Hydra with just the bow, but yeah. This would be with strength too. I don't know if strength affects range attacks in Minecraft. I don't think it does. Okay, what about the crossbow? So like 5 times as long loading speed. And let's see if we can get that creeper down there. I'm aiming. Okay, not I was hoping for one shot. Alright, dude, so this is quite a bit later. And I'm in the in-between land, so I just hopped in here. So I've done a lot of research. I've done a lot of research. The crossbow had a draw speed of 4, and now it has a draw speed of 2.65. It turns out that the bow limb is by far the thing that affects it the most, if not alone. And you can see the draw speed by looking at the different things, right? I found out that the wood is a really good one because it has a draw speed 1. Bone is a pretty good one, wherever that is. Flint, stone, I don't know if you can... there we go. 1.05. And so, because you want it as low as possible so that the bow charges quickly, as you can see, this is now quicker. Although still pretty bad. Still pretty bad. Now, what I found to be a good one, because like I said, the wood is the best one, but the wood has terrible durability. It's not the best one, but it has it's good. It's got draw speed 1, but it got bad durability 35. I found something else. This stuff here, slime bow limb. Slime bow limb is made from slime crystals, these guys here, and it takes 3 to make a bow limb. This you get from greeny slimy mud, which you get from combining 4 slime balls, a sand, and a dirt. So I went and collected a bunch of slime. The easiest way to get slime, by the way, check this out. I can't believe I haven't seen this. Glue, as we know, we get from smelting down animal pelts. Animal pelts we get from killing most of animals. So we get glue from that in the cauldron. However, you can take the glue and turn it into a slime block, then take the slime block and turn it into slime balls. It may also be ore dictionary so that you can use it immediately in the Tinkers. Didn't actually try that, but that's a big thing. Now, knowing that this bow is this slow, I'm still not sure if it's going to be viable at all. It does a lot of damage. But I made this guy, the short bow, and I made this out of a slime limb as well, and then bone. So the slime is basically there to add durability whilst not damaging the draw speed, right? And then I have bone for the other part. Bone gives it fractured and splintering. Then I made arrows out of bone as well. And this is interesting. These bone arrows does 7 damage, as you can see, attack 7, with a bone head on them. Now, the best head you can put that I found that we have access to is actually the iron arrowhead. It has an attack of 4 versus the bone's 2.5. However, and stay with me now, because if you're playing this pack, this is important. The bone arrowhead adds the splintering effect. And this adds magnetic, which is completely garbage on an arrow. And the splintering adds damage up till 7. So no matter if I replace it with an iron arrowhead, I still get the same damage of 7. But the splintering, the fractured, which it also adds as a projectile, adds damage over time. The more you attack the same mob, the more damage you're going to do with that arrow. And what's cool with this is I can refill my arrows with a tool station and bones. And that's going to be important when we fight the boss. So, yeah, I think, I'm not sure still, but I think I've got some really good stuff now, or better stuff. And the reason I'm here now is because the next thing we want to deal with in our arsenal is the nutrition. And grain is not a problem, we can just chew on rice. Vegetable is not a problem because we eat taters. Fruit is what's killing me. Because protein is also kind of easy, like you get a lot of protein per steak and stuff. Per buffalo steak, and we got a lot of that. But we need fruit, and I looked up in JEI, and for what's accessible to us, the berries are okay, but they give us only 1%. So I came here to see if I can find these white pears in between lands. They give you 3, which is fantastic. There's also this sludge jello, which gives you 2, which is basically a sludge ball. I don't know how to get those though, but I kind of wanted to see if we could find out. Let's grab a shovel as well, and unfortunately it got nighttime just as I jumped in here. Oops, what am I doing? Do I just dig this to get sludge? No, that's not how I get That's how I get mud bricks, which can make flower pots with. Oh, these are pretty nice. I like the look of those. Good to know. We may want to use those for the next base room in the future. We'll see. But yeah, I have no idea where these things spawn, if they're easy to find, if they're hard to find. But I'm gonna have a look around real quick. Holy, something is attacking me. Purad? Like a blaze. What? Come on, dude. It's so hard. I mean, I love this mod so much, but it's so hard to see what's going on. Oh, perfect time. We got a bow now. Yeah, take that. Take that to the face. Glad the Tinker tools are unaffected by being bad here. This guy is sturdy. Did I kill it? Oh. It's almost like a boss of some sort. Tangled roots. Okay. So, dudes, I did some research on the different foods that I said. The sludge and the white pear. And the sludge comes from snails that's that walk around and they hello? They leave sludge blocks behind that you can mine, get sludge balls, which you can then melt down. So that doesn't sound like a great idea because we're not in a sludge plains, or I don't know where I am. The pears, however, says that you can get them from seeds hanging in the giant trees. And I've been looking around for a little bit, and right next to spawn here, or very close to spawn, is a giant tree. So are these the ones? I mean, this is kind of easy with the climbing things. Are these the things we need to harvest? Yeah, hanger, seeded hanger. These are the ones. Cool. How do I just break it? Ooh. Yes. Yes. Hopefully we can like regrow these. I don't know if we can, but hopefully we can. And then we have a really good fruit income as well. Okay, so I did some more research. Let's try this out in the overworld. This is the stuff we need. Swamp grass. You dig that out, that becomes swamp dirt. Just like normal vanilla stuff. And if you right click, not the core stuff though. If you right click this with a shovel from the in-between lands, that should work. The compost though is a whole different story. We need a bunch of saplies, or most of the plants and stuff in here can be composted. I just ruined that torch. I'm sorry. And so I wonder if do we get saplings from doing this at all? We do get some kind of saplings. Yes. Okay. So doing that would give us saplings. Do you think... hold on. We got to try a thing here. I'm going to break my lumber axe doing this, but that's fine. We can repair it with wood. But let's grab the lumber axe. Can I... it's not that much leaves, actually. Can I, like, dig down this entire thing? Oh, you know what? I actually tried that already. I know that that doesn't work. Oops. Uh-oh. One of these guys. And now he does the thing. Oh, okay. That was easier than last time. Alright, so first things first. Look at all the meat I've cooked up. We're gonna need to create the compost bin, which is created using these sermorite ingots, which is like iron. Come on, there we go. And weedwood planks. Compost bin, boom. Alright, cool. Can I fit any more of the stuff in here? I can. Also found a green middle gem ore. Don't know if we're gonna have use for those, but we'll see. We will see. Alright, let's try and set this up somewhere. I guess over here is a good place as any. Right now. And yeah, I got no idea what the prerequisites for this is. But we'll put down some of this stuff. And I also need to make myself a shovel from the in-between lands, which I think I can make out of the bony, the slimy bones, which I have a lot of. Yeah, can I make a shovel? Pretty sure I can. Hold on. How would one go about doing that? Like that? No. Like this? Yes. Okay. Barely looks like a shovel, dude. Looks like a friggin... I don't want to say it. It's disgusting. Okay. Now I'm thinking about an air. Okay, so we compost it by doing this. Nice. And then we gotta... Oh no, that's how we make it dug. And then we gotta start the compost, which should accept any saplings. Do I just... Oh, look at that! You left click to open it, and then I put these in. Okay, cool. So they go in there. I think this process takes 10 minutes though. So that's kind of bad. We'll come back for this later. I guess I close it. That's a really neat little function. Yeah, look at that. So I guess we'll come back for that later and check that out. That may be viable, may not be viable. The food that you get out of this is really good. But unless the seeds reproduce, I'll put them in here. Unless the seeds reproduce, it's feels kind of useless, to be honest with you. And depending on how easy it is to get the compost as well, I mean, you know, it may not be a good thing. We'll see. Whilst we're waiting for that, we got our bow, we got our crossbow, we got our bow. I'm feeling pretty okay with that. The bow is not dealing a lot of damage and stuff, but it's a ranged attack, and I think that's going to help. Let's look into armor next. And I actually did a little bit of research. This steel leaf stuff is what we're going to want. And we got quite a few of it that we found. We can always go and get more of those maces done if we really need to. But I think what I saw, is it the chest plate? Yeah, this gives us blast protection. And remember the freaking Hydra guy, he like blasted us like crazy. So I'm hoping that that's going to help a bit. That gives us fire protection, which is also good. What do the boots give us? Feather falling 2. We don't need boots. I'm stupid. What does the helmet give us? Projectile protection. 3 armor. What is this? 2 armor with an iron one. So I would make it solely to get the armor. Okay, cool. Alright, I've been cooking up some more buffalo meat, and as far as the food goes, we should be able to fill that up easily. Rice, of course, just again, you can overeat this stuff, so it's super easy. I don't see any point in eating any other grain. In case you play this yourself, you can just do this. And now I should have 100. You can just eat when you're full, basically. So that's super cool. And no, I'm not going to be resourceful and save those seeds. Whew. Think I'm crazy? You know what am I even going to throw? I'm even going to throw that, okay? Even the buffalo saber tooth things that we had such an issue getting in the beginning. I bred up the cows or the buffaloes as well. All is good. You don't have to worry about a thing, dudes. Don't you worry about a thing. The only thing that is stopping us is a better fruit income. So, let's go check on that as well. Let's put that there. And this stuff goes in the thing. 36 glue. That's nice. That's nice. Okay, so let's see how this is doing. Oh, this has untilled itself. Okay. Is that ready? Look at that. There is something in there. Oh, nice. Okay. Okay. Cool. So let's try and plant these pears down. Because remember, they give us 3 of the stuff. Which is pretty cool. Okay. And then compost. Nice. Advancement. Get Mr. Compost. Nice. And we plant these guys. Okay. So can I bone meal that just out of curiosity? I kind of want to check how efficient this could be if we would go down this route. And you may think that I'm overdoing everything for this fight, and maybe I am, but I got some bad history. Me and the Hydra. Me and Mr. Hydra. We got history, we do. I don't want that to happen again. Oh, I can bone meal them. Okay, cool. Oh. Oh, and then it died. Okay. But I got 4 seeds back. However, I need to recompost. Okay. So, how many pears did I get? That's 2 plants now. And I got 12. And they give us 3. This may be a good thing to do. Very cool growth mechanic. I love the graphics of these. Yeah, I like that. I like that. That's my last compost. But I got 16 seeds now, so these were so easy to get as well. Okay, let's just do all of our compost here, I guess. So the compost, or actually, yeah, we're running out. So I got 6, 7, 8, 9. I got 9 compost from the garbage that I put in, from the saplings that I put in, which gave me 41 white pears. Well, some more. And I also think this stuff decays. I read this composting stuff, so you probably want to have it planted and then harvested and stuff. That may be our food, fruit source right there. Let's try it out. So we have 36. We should get 39 from this. 39. Nice. That's a good one. All right. I'm feeling pretty good about the food situation, about the extra buff we can get from that. I also think what I'll do is probably bring some wood and set up a totem pole, just out of curiosity again, because I'm very curious today, aren't I? Can I use these guys? I can. Nice. Okay, we gotta be resourceful. He says, breaking it with a freaking moron. Okay, I broke it with a sword. Never mind me. But okay, cool. So I think we're ready. I may bring some of these and set up a. That's what I was gonna say, by the way, and set up a few totem poles near him, not on him, and that way I can probably run back and forth and like hopefully he doesn't destroy it. We'll see though. I feel a lot better equipped now than I did last time anyway. Let's throw away that, and yeah, everything is good. But dudes, that's gonna do it for this episode. This is the preparing arsenal episode. Next time we'll take on the Hydra again. All right, we'll take him on, I promise you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Hit the like button if you did. And thanks for all the support with SevTech, dudes. It means a lot. The episode 25 in such a slow pack. It ain't like me, but I'm enjoying it. So thank you, dudes, so much. And have a fan-freaking-tastic evening.